stage 3 on the GIRO. It's the Etna day, which means it's the first real GC day. We have Danny Navarro going for GC. We'll try and make sure he's in good shape, and then I'm sure Alex Catterford can ride him up the hill a fair bit. But yeah, otherwise for the rest of us, other than that, it's just about getting through it, saving energy, and getting up that volcano. Tomorrow is our first real sprint opportunity. Yesterday was like an uphill sprint, which was always going to be not quite for us, but we gave it a nudge with Rick. Horse hud. Put our washing out, and then it goes to the truck to be washed, and someone stole Rick and Jim Eli's dirty laundry. Rick has lost his climber's jersey, his Grand Tour climber's jersey, which is tragic. I mean, Christ, I hope whoever stole it has a use for sweaty cycling kit. I have had a phone stolen on GIRO once as well, 2 years ago. Someone came into my room in the night. Yeah, gotta be a bit careful around Italy, it seems. Well, just anywhere really. I mean, obviously I was robbed in the UK, so actually, yeah, that's just gotta be a bit careful everywhere. But everyone's a good spirit still. Yesterday was fine. Yesterday could have been, with some climbs at the start, it could have been a lot harder, but break went reasonably early. Hoping it does again today, because there's a 10k climb that starts after like 2k, 4%, which can be very unpleasant if they want it to be, or they can just let the break go. We can all chill out, ride up, and then just get to the bottom of Etna, and boys can, those GC guys, the climbers, can go do their thing, and we'll just roll it in and wait for a day that's more suited to us. So yeah. Oh, I didn't talk about the time trial either. That didn't go well. What's worse, losing your climber's jersey to Peter Sagan, or losing your actual climber's jersey to a thief?
Yeah, it wasn't my day yesterday. Anything could have happened, except Peter going. Even if Peter had won the stage, I would still wear blue during the stage.
Yeah.
The only thing which was not gonna happen is that he finished second or third, what he did. And then to make it even better, I heard in the evening that my laundry got stolen where my blue jersey was there. Yeah.
Oh, fun. There's a bit of ham, some ketchup, some pesto, and quite a lot of rice. It isn't exciting. It isn't. Well, it just isn't very exciting, but we've got to get it in. Back to the hotel. So that was the Etna stage, done and dusted. I wish there was something exciting to tell you, but there really wasn't. I watched G go down. I knew it was G because of the glasses sort of spinning down the road. I didn't think he was getting back up. It looked like a collarbone job with the thud. He went down on the side, but you know, there he was. Just a pity he lost a load of time on Etna, which, you know, you go down with a thud like that, you don't. It knocks the wind out of your sails a bit. But yeah, the plan for us was to join the breakaway and take it easy, and that's what I did. It was still quite a grippy day, like 260 watts average, like 310 normalised average. Yeah, that's not an easy day. But tomorrow we've got the first day that this team is basically here for, and that's the first sprint stage. And it's going to be a chaotic running because there's a narrow road for a long way before, so we're going to have to be at the front but not like spending too much energy, which is going to be hard. And down to Catterford over there. And then I think Brandley will take over, and then I will take the boys up to hopefully about a K to go, 800 maybe. There's a corner with 800, so if I can get them to there, then Chimo can bomb through that and take Rick to 500. Ideally Rick takes Rudy to 200, and ideally Rudy then wins the race. But there is the problem with these kind of plans is there's about 4 teams that will have exactly the same plan, and here that's probably Quick Step. FDJ have got Demar, there's always Sagan and Matthews, so there's a few There's a few quick guys, and I'm pretty sure I've missed someone somewhere. So there's some quick guys here for sure. So it's not going to be easy, but Gaviria as well. Yeah, not going to be easy, but we've got quite a lot of horsepower in this team. So I think if we're all together, we can do the job. Fingers crossed. Well, not fingers crossed, just good legs. Fingers crossed for good legs. There we go.
Ready, Cataford?
Yeah.
We got the longest job of the day.
The longest, yeah.
Yeah,
But it should be okay.
hopefully.
Hopefully.
All you gotta do is be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, unfortunately, everyone else has the same plan. It's easy when you say it, but I think cycling would be so simple if other teams didn't have tactics.
You know what would make it easier? Time trialing.
Yeah, only.
Israel Startup Nation still riding hard here. Behind you can see the jerseys that belong to those riders from Cupidis, the red and white. There's Oldani as well for Lotto Sudal. And here come Groupama FDG as a kilometre to the left. Oh, and there's a bit of barging there, a bit of bumping. Consomni is gone. It's at Viviani waiting on the wheel of Sagan. And here goes Sagan on the left-hand side. Sagan on his own looking for the line. On the right as we look at it now. Left, here goes Arnaudimar. But Sagan staying in front. Sagan staying all the way. Sagan to the line. Oh, 3 to the line together.
Well, 6th place was not what we came here for, but it's what we got. All kind of went wrong from the get-go. Ended up being a crazy fast day. I think we had 3 hours with an average speed of just over 30 mile an hour. Unfortunately, I think that took our wind out ourselves for the lead out. We did the best we could, but just the key sections just didn't quite have the gas to get in there first and take control like we wanted to. Yeah, a bit disappointing really. There's no sugarcoating that. We wanted more from today, so that's what it is. Yeah, still got 2 TTs to look forward to, a bucket load of mountains to look forward to, and a couple more sprint opportunities. So we need to raise our game significantly. Actually, on paper, it was a real good stage by the Giro because they really tactically gave a lot of teams a lot to think about. So there's pure sprinters here, Gaviria, Viviani, our guy Rudy, and then there's a few semi-sprinters like Sagan and Matthews. So there was a big old climb. It was a 22k climb at sort of 4% average, but the last kind of 10k was 5%. So that's significant. It was right in the middle, and Bora started riding to get rid of the pure sprinters, which they did, or kind of like tailed them off, made life very difficult for kind of everyone. So there's a big group behind riding back.
Hey, it's Rick. You can follow him on Instagram.
Please, not foul.
Yeah, a lot of us got just like tailed off, but within a shout of the front, so kept the pressure on, and then railed the downhill, and our big group split into two. I was one rider off of being on the right side of that split, which is really frustrating because that got back, and my group didn't with Gaviria, and my team did a killer lead out without me, which kind of bittersweet because it's my bread and butter, and I wasn't there, but I'm like happy that they still managed to like do a good job. Still a long way to go, still another 7 or 8 sprint opportunities, so just gotta, for me personally, take this one on the chin and make sure I'm a little bit nearer the front on the downhills. They can be as significant as the uphills, especially when they're wet, slippery and twisty. So tomorrow 225k in hard, and we've had a long old transfer after the race, so it's involved a ferry getting from Sicily to mainland Italy. So Sicily was different. It's very run down, very like tatty, but it's like the coastline's beautiful and the roads are horrendous. Like there's a short video on road bottles, partly down to our riders through them, but also the roads here have been the main culprit for road bottles. So we actually have sandpaper in inside our bottle cages. Yeah, anyway, rest day is approaching soon. We've just got tomorrow, which could be sort of a sprint with quite a harder running, and Sunday's all uphill, like almost the whole thing. So we've got a big weekend ahead, and a rest day on Monday. Final day of this vlog. I know it's been a lot of like, today's going to be this, and after the stage it's like today went like this, but today's the big one for us, or is a big one, is the big one, because it's completely flat. There's going to be some crosswinds today. It's actually more downhill than uphill, which is dreamy. It's not very long either, 140k. This is what we came for, so no pressure or anything. Tough day 2 days ago. Yesterday was a bit of a gift where it could have been a diabolical first 40k, but the breakaway with Jimmy Whelan went really early and the bunch just shut it down. I think that's the thing, if you have a day before the Ghana day when it's 225k and 4,500 meters of climbing and almost a 7-hour day, it's like nobody really wants to race the next day, so it kind of it keeps enforcing that we actually want long days like that, because it kind of spoils the racing. Yeah, if you look at the stage a couple of days ago where they chucked in a nasty climb, kind of, that was touch and go for the sprinters, and over 150 odd k, it made it a really exciting race. A couple of Rudy and another two of us were in back group right from kilometre 0 when it split, and the crosswinds, and the other 5 of us were in the front group, so 4 of us, including me, dropped back to help pull that back group back to the front, and in the process covered 40k in 38 minutes, which is absurd. Anyway, I'm rambling. Today's going to be fun.